Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. It is so nice to see you. I am back with your new moon reading. So if you're new to my channel, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Melissa, and I do zodiac readings based on the new moon energy and then the full moon energy. So today we're looking at your new moon energy. Like I haven't been doing this for hours. Your new moon energy for November 26th, which is right before Thanksgiving. So the new moon is all about the end of a cycle and the beginning of the cycle. And I kind of say this sometimes in the videos, but I always forget, the death card reminds me a lot of the new moon. It's ending something to make room for something new. So we're looking at your new moon energy. So some of the things that, you've let go of in the last cycle will sometimes make an appearance to remind you of what you need to, you really need to let go of that. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll look at your full moon energy, where we will see what has grown from the intentions that we're putting out in the new moon. So the new moon, again, new beginnings, kind of letting go of the past and planting seeds of intention for the next cycle to come. So let's get started. All right. That's been coming up a lot lately. What is Aquarius's new moon energy? New moon energy for Aquarius, please. Oh, okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. I'm taking that one too. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this one's been coming up a lot. This is really making sure that, this is about generosity and giving of your time and your money, like your tangible things, your time, it's really being generous, just being generous in general. We'll be general with it. It's kind of about being generous, but also making sure that you're not tipping the scales in somebody else's favor, making sure that you're not being so generous that you put yourself at risk. Now, the last few times I've pulled this card, it has been followed by the Ten of Wands, which is rough struggle, being burdened with other people's drama. Like you've given of yourself so much that people are starting to pile their crap onto you. Okay. This time though, it was followed by the Sun card. So I feel like you're being generous and it's paying off. You're being generous with your time, your money, your energy, what have you. You're investing this time. It's not a give, and then bam, now I'm broke and burdened. And how am I going to take care of, my family, or how am I, it's not that you have been generous and now it's, it's coming back for you. It's coming back to, reward you. You're being rewarded for your generosity. That was a long way to get to that little cute sentence there. Justice. This card has been coming up so much. Oh my gosh. So much. You'd swear it was Libra season or something. Look at those scales. Fair and balanced. I feel like, wow, who else got both of these cards like this? Oh my goodness. Scorpio, maybe? Maybe. Anyways, check out that video. Scorpio or Sagittarius, one of the two. Watched them all. Why not? But it's about being fair and balanced. And I feel like what you have been generous with is coming back to you tenfold. And again, fair and balanced. The balance is being kept. You have given a fair amount, fairness, fair and balanced. The scales are being balanced for you in your favor. Okay? Fair and balanced. You are getting what you deserve. Okay, justice. Justice is getting what you deserve. And for you, in this case, your generosity has led you to positive results. Okay? All right. What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know for this cycle? Queen of Wands. What does Aquarius need to know? Okay, that one too. Kids are playing outside the door. I can hear them. I can imagine what the rest of the house is going to look like when I'm done here. All right. What does Aquarius need to know? All right. Whew. Okay. Interesting. Okay. What you need to know. We have a couple of people, possibly. For the most part, the court cards, the page, knight, queen, and king, are considered typically to be people in your life, energies surrounding you. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Knight of Cups. And then in the center, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, who is kind of more, she's either a spiritual person, somebody that's mature and very passionate person, can be a little overzealous sometimes, if not, like a balanced person. But the Queen is, she's more mature, she's experienced in either spirituality, creativity. She's got passionate projects out there. She likes to work with her hands, that kind of personality. And we have the Five of Cups, which is really kind of taking something for granted. And I feel like we have two kind of opposing people here. For me, okay, and I said this, I think, in Capricorn, maybe, or Sagittarius, one of the two. The knights in this deck come off as really different for me. The Knight of Cups for me is like the jock in high school that's like, everybody wants me, like, here's my cup, like, drinketh from my cup and be whatever. He's just kind of a smooth talker and, like, is trying to sweep you off your feet, but in a kind of a cheesy way. That's what I get. So I feel like it's really, somebody's being taken for granted here. I feel like we've moved from kind of like a financial situation into, I really feel like we're moving into more relationship. Like, I feel like maybe that first set of cards was what we're kind of accomplishing overall. And then we're kind of getting to the nitty gritty here, where somebody, like, you've been very generous and now it's coming back to help you, like, you've helped others and now you're being helped. And I feel like somebody else that, this, one of these could be you, one of these could be somebody else in your life. They don't even have to represent peoples. They could represent just energies in general. But I feel like they're surrounding energies. So could be people, just could be situations. So however that resonates for you, but I feel like something's being taken for granted. And I feel like it's maybe your generosity. Like, you've been really generous. And so now you're starting to get back what you've been generous with, whether it's your time. So now somebody's like giving you the time that you want from them, as far as maybe a connection or just time to hang out, like it's a friend. But I feel like this friend is kind of like maybe taking you for granted. Like, you're right here, bright and shiny, trying to offer, like, the cups are emotions. You're trying to offer support. You're trying to offer affection. You're trying to offer something, but they're just focused over here on these ones that got away. They're being tossed in the wind, and you're like, hello, I'm over here, like, bright and shiny. I'm shiny. Look at me glowing right here for you, trying to love you, and you just want to worry about the stuff that you're losing. What's going on here? And it could be multiple people that are starting to kind of be that way with you. I feel like this is more of a supportive person. And I feel like this is more of a, like, not really in it for the long haul kind of person, a kind of person that's, there to have a good time and then be on their merry way. I'm sure there's a word for that, but, like, I've been married for 55 years or so. Not really, not that old. But, like, I'm sure there's a word for, like, somebody like that just, like, what? Hit and run. I'm hearing hit and run. Is that a term? Is that something people say? Like, he's okay. If that's not a thing, I want to make that a thing. Like, he's a hit and run kind of dude. I hope that's not a thing. Okay. Anyways, like, I just kind of feel like you feel like you're being taken advantage of or taken for granted. You're there. You're there. Okay, that's you. You're there trying to help someone. You're trying to be the spiritual guide for this person, and they're okay. Yeah. And they're like, meh, maybe not. maybe I'd rather have that thing over there because, you know, that, you know, like shiny object syndrome, like we're distracted by things that are over here that we don't have and we want them. So then you really, oh God, okay, this is very Abraham Hicks-like, but it's like, I'm going to try and form the words properly here. It's like you only want it because it's gone. And then you're not being grateful for the things that you have. When you're, you know, if you turned around and looked at what you have, those things that got away, you realize that they were never important to begin with. Because you have already, you have something. They have you. Whoever this person is that is taking you for granted, they have you. They just don't realize it yet. And, you know, I feel like maybe they're being distracted by this hit and run jock over here that's like, you know, come play with me. And then, you know, like, but they don't realize that they're going to get tossed out too by this hit and run jock. I'm making that a thing. Somebody tell me in the comments if that's a thing, please. Or if that means something else that I'm too old to understand. Okay. What advice do we have? What advice do we have for Aquarius? Whoa. Advice for Aquarius, please. Okay. That one and that one and that one. Okay. All right. I don't read reversals in this deck. And I turned them all the right way round and then they like mixed up and now they're all cattywampus again. But our advice. We have the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the Fool. It is time to say goodbye. It is time to say goodbye. Whoever this person is that is taking you for granted or that is not seeing you for the miraculous, beautiful person that you are, it's time to say goodbye. You're done. We have the 10 of Swords here. This is done. The cycle of being, you know, used is over. You're maybe that's why this is bringing you such a beautiful place. You're getting what you deserved, and what you deserve is a friend who's going to reciprocate. And you're done. You're done living this cycle of, you know, like, I'm trying to be there for you and you're just ignoring me. Like, I'm trying to be there for you. And now I've realized that you're never going to accept that. And I'm done. I'm done with this conflict. I'm done with warring with myself over you. A 5 right below the 5. They're right on top of each other here. It's the 5s are not good cards. The 5s are all up. The 5 for me in numerology. I don't memorize numerology stuff, but 5s for me are all about change. It's the middle of, you know, between 0 and 10 or 1 and 10 or 9, depending. 10 being like a completion. I like want to take my glasses off because it's starting to get dark and now my glare is bothering me, but I'm going to try and get through this. The 5s are about, they're in the middle. It's where things start to turn for you. It's in the middle of 1 and 10. It's where things shift. It's that shift. And the 5s are not comfortable shifts. I'm surprised we don't have a Tower card in here. It's not a comfortable shift. This is conflict. This is, and you know, with the wands, it can be spiritual conflict. It can also be creative conflict, passion, fire energy, right? Whatever you identify as fire energy, passion, creativity, and spirit is what I get from the wands. It's kind of conflicting with yourself. Like these are all different versions of you and you're fighting with yourself. Again, the 5 here is, you know, like not seeing the forest for the trees, you know, like not paying attention to what's really around you, what you already have. But you're done warring with yourself and you're ready to start over. Okay. You're ready to take a different path. This is a new path. This is a new friendship. This is a new start at what you feel like a relationship should be like, whether it's a friend relationship. I don't really see this as a romantic thing. This could be job related. This could be a coworker situation. Really could be any of those things, but I feel like you're done with that and you're ready to move on and start over with, you know, maybe some new friends, new friend group, new job, whatever this is. You're done. You're done and you're moving on. All right. So that's what I've got for your new moon reading. I look forward to seeing what the full moon brings us, because clearly you're done with whatever this is. Let's see what new comes up for you, and what is ripe to be plucked from the tree. So I will see you in the next video. As always, thank you for watching and have a blessed day.